Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from my background, I am in my bedroom and here is my closet, which means I am going to do an organization video. And today is special because for the first time I'm going to share with you all my fragrance samples, discovery sets, miniature, travel size fragrances, and I have a lot. I mean, too many, to the point that I struggle with space. I just can't find what I am looking for and it's a mess. I tried to organize it many times, but I always fail because when I reach for something I have to go through all the rest, and by the end of the week I have already a messy closet. And I love to be honest with you, so I didn't clean, I didn't try to organize something just a little bit so it looks good. So be prepared to be shocked because it's really embarrassing how everything is looking, but here we are. So let's start. Ta-da! I think this is the worst my closet ever looked. So let me show you, because this is not the only part that I have samples in. So I have here these baskets full of not only samples of fragrances, but also some makeup products, makeup and skincare, some new fragrances. Everything is thrown together. And as you can see, I already organized my makeup. But since I have so many stuff, so many fragrance samples particularly, I just struggle to find the space even for an organized makeup. I actually filmed my organization for my makeup products and it looked amazing. I didn't upload that video if I'm not mistaken, so maybe I will share it with you in the future. But anyway, even organizing my makeup did not work because I was struggling to reach for it because of all this mess here. So I ordered a shelf that can be put here in this space so I can organize my samples. I hope it will be enough. It's kind of a small unit because I was unsure if it's going to work or not. So I just said I am going to order it. If it doesn't work, I can give it to my husband just so he can just store his tools and this stuff in the garage. So I am going now to take everything out, put it on the bed, organize my samples, and I hope by the end of my sorting and organizing, my Amazon order will be here so I can show you my final results. So if you want to see my sample collection, and maybe I can count how many I have for sure more than 1,000. So yeah, if you want to see that, then please keep watching. Okay guys, here it is. Oh my god, it's so much. So let me walk you through this mess. So here are the samples of designer fragrances that I don't have a bottle of, and I keep them mainly for a reference. If I see that a certain perfume is said to be similar, I don't know, to a Dior or Chanel or Gucci, so if I have a sample I can compare. It's very helpful when I do reviews, especially on new releases. Then we have all these are discovery sets. Yes, a lot. So here I have Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances. This is the discovery set of the Harmonist. As you can see, it's still intact, never tried it. This I already filmed a video on. This is a private collection from Prada. These are some of Laboratorio Olfattivo fragrances. And then I have the Trussardi Le Vie di Milano discovery set. It's not all of their fragrances, but I think there are 8. Then we have here discovery set for Acqua di Parma, Erin discovery set, La Perla. I already did a first impression on it. This is not exactly like a discovery set. Here I have some fragrances from Francesca Bianchi, replica line from Maison Margiela. Here are all Atelier des Ors. Here I have M. Micallef. I don't even remember what was here. Here I have the private collection of Yves Saint Laurent, the Vestiaire collection. There, in this bag is Acqua di Parma fragrances, Hermetica. Also, this is actually a new discovery set that I didn't play yet with. Here I have BDK fragrances in this Sephora bag. Then I have here all my memo samples. I have a small discovery set of Kilian, Atelier Cologne. Here I keep all my Serge Lutens fragrances. Then we have Floral Street. I already did a first impression on that brand, and a buying guide will come, I hope, very soon. Let's move to this side. So we have here Parfum de Nicolai. I actually bought this one quite recently, didn't try anything. We have here Santa Maria Novella, another discovery set for an Italian brand that I will film a video on very soon, didn't try yet. Here I have Essence du Parfum from Roja Parfum, already did like a first impression on them. Here I have two discovery sets of Penhaligon's. This is a discovery set of Maison Crivelli. Here is Giardini di Toscana, already filmed first impression. You can check it in the description down below. In this ugly box I have all the fragrances from Masque Milano. Also, I'm going to do a video on this brand very, very soon. I have here the Allegra line from Bulgari. This is Christian Louboutin discovery set. Ramon Monegal, another brand that I'm really curious about. And it has been a year since, and I didn't test any of the other fragrances. Another discovery set of a brand that I can't wait to test, and it's Fragrance de Bois. Can't wait. We have Amouage discovery set, and it's quite nice. It's one of the most beautiful discovery sets, and I tested that quite a long time ago, and I'm always afraid to do a buying guide on Amouage, to be honest, because I don't know, I feel like I am not entitled to do it. Anyway, we have Joe Love's discovery set. Also, another one that I didn't touch yet. Here I have all the private collection fragrances from Christian Dior. I did a buying guide on that online quite a while ago. I included every single perfume. So if you are curious about this line, definitely check that buying guide. Another, not quite recently, let's say, is an Ennui Nomade discovery set. Still didn't try it. Here I have Yves Saint Laurent box. I have here all my Parfum de Marly fragrances. This is just like a discovery set from Je Vois on all the creations of Cécile Zarokian. I already filmed a video on Cécile Zarokian. And although they are from different brands, I decided to keep it this way. Actually, I know every single perfume that is in this one. So, I don't know. I feel like I have to leave it like that. So, these are all the discovery sets. So, let's move to miniatures. I have here the old version of Christian Dior miniature set. One is missing. I have to check where it is. Then I have also the miniature of Armani Privé. This is actually a miniature set that didn't came this way. I just refilled it in this order. So we have here miniatures of Jo Malone fragrances. I'm really into Jo Malone recently. And I have here some random miniatures. All my decants. Yeah, it's really a lot, and these are all simple fragrances, so they can be, I think, organized in like brands and to be just like a discovery set. And I guess when I would try to organize it, I will find like some that I can consider actually as a discovery set. I have a lot of fragrances from one brand. This is what I mean. This box is also filled with single samples. This box I just kept testing height up niche fragrances done. So these are all the fragrances that I've tested in my famous series. This is just a box of all men fragrances. And then here I have my travel size. So I keep here all my travel size. I have here also one from Acqua di Parma. These are from Mango. Mango is a brand just like Zara, and I discovered they have also fragrances, and I bought all of them last year. Wanted to do a review on them because they are dupes for very famous fragrances, but again, time was very limited, so I couldn't. Last, I have this big box from Dior filled with extra samples. Here is the situation. It's very stressful, to be honest. Seeing this amount of samples makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's not normal to have such an amount. Again, I kind of need them for YouTube. So although for me, personal use, I would like sell or gift a lot of these, but I don't know, I feel like I need them for reference, for sometimes rediscovering a scent. Sometimes you hate like a fragrance when you first smell it, and then you discover you like it after a while. It was just not the right moment to test the fragrance. You know what I mean? Anyway, while I was organizing everything, I got my Amazon delivery, so I have it now here. And we shall see if it can take all of that. It's just too much. I don't know. I really need help. Here is the final result. No, I mean the final result after 2 hours of assembling this thing. Here I discovered that it does not fit into the corner, and it's not my mistake. It's because on the website they mentioned that it is the size of this part, but they didn't count for this part that comes out on both ends, so it doesn't fit. But I thought that I can put it anyway in the other corner, or I can actually take out these and put it inside my closet when I organize also my perfume collection, which I want to make in this part here, so maybe I can fit it beside it. Anyway, I am not going to return it after all this work. I should have actually tried this part before, you know, continuing the work. But anyway, I will find some use for it, so I am going to keep it. Anyway, so now it's time to organize this big mess. Yeah, and I think it's not going to fit inside this one. This looks too small for all of that. Let's see. Okay, here is after organizing everything. I know it seems still very unorganized, but trust me, now every brand is together. And I also organized my decants, and the only things that I didn't organize are these are the designer fragrances, which originally will go here, but I don't know how I am going to organize everything. I think, seeing the situation, I will prioritize finding a place for my decants, because these are the ones that really bothered me. And I think when it comes to discovery sets, it will be very easy to organize, especially when it's in like the box. Let me actually show you everything that I have. I actually discovered a box full of samples where I have my notes, because there were stuff I was working on or I already worked on and I forgot to put in place. So as I said, here are my designers. Here are my Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I found some few other samples again. Then I have here EBK. The rest I showed you. As you can see, there are a couple of things that I put together. I have here some fragrances from Acro. Here are Guerlain from the private collection. Here are all my Armani Privés. And these are 3 samples of, I think, the different company. Here I have all my Zerjov. Here are Ex Nihilo. and Juliet Has a Gun. Here I have, no, this is Ex Nihilo, sorry. Sorry. So here is Nihilo, here is Moresque. Here are Tom Ford. I have also some Frederic Malle. Here are all the fragrances from Nobile 1942. I have almost all of them. Here are Matière Première, more Kilians. Is there anything new? No, I just put all the amouage together with the Discovery set. When it comes to decants, let me show you very quickly. So here I'm my Parfum de Marly, Zerjoff, Simone Andreoli here, Giardino Benessere, Micallef, Tiziana Terrenze, Laboratorio Olfattivo, 1942, Moresque, this is just one of Goldfield and Banks, Nichanet, and here are decants of brands that I have only one of. And here I have all private collection and also niche fragrances samples, and also here that I don't have more than 3 samples. I decided I will put together only if I have more than 3 samples of one brand. So yeah, I forgot. And here is a Jeroboam. So here is everything, and now I have to figure out how I am going to put it in my new shelf. Last update. I feel I did absolutely nothing. Well, here it looks a little bit better. Anyway, here is everything. So let me show you what I did. So here we have Parfum de Marly and Initio. Second drawer, we have all Acqua di Parma. This is indicative of how much I love this brand, because I have every single perfume from them and they have a lot. Here I have all Atelier des Ors. This is Moresque, and then Armani Privé. Next we have Nobile 1942 and Musk Milano. Here we have Zerjoff, Juliet Has a Gun, and Goldfield and Banks. And last we have BDK and Amouage. Here on the top, here I have my 2 miniature. These are just blotters. And in this box here, where I usually had like all fragrances that I wanted to test it for an upcoming video or buying guide, I have divided into here all Matière Première fragrances, and here I have all Maison Crivelli fragrances. Then if I take the top off, I have Kilian fragrances. So I don't know, guys, but I am really disappointed with how everything is looking. I feel like I did nothing at all. Let me show you here. So I have here all the rest of my decants. Here I have my travel size fragrances. I am thinking about bringing another one like this, but instead of putting lipstick, I want to put all my travel size and my decants. Then we have all the Discovery Cats. Oh my god, a lot. So here are all the designer fragrances, and I am not so like upset that this remained like it is. I was actually expecting that. I usually go through these rarely, and mostly it's when I want to like add a gift with purchase, when someone is buying a fragrance for me. So I put some samples in, or for reference. Here I have my miniature fragrances. Here are all the random samples of different brands. Here are my memos. Here are some different samples: Ex Nihilo, Jeroboam, Atelier des Ors, Replica. I have here also Maison, Francesco John, and Mikalev. And here is the one that is quite organized with all the discovery kits. Then more discovery sets are here. And yeah, the rest. Anyway, that was my idea. And I feel like I didn't think through because it is impossible to have everything. Or I have to put a unit there to get all my shoes. That will be an idea. Anyway, I am determined to get this closet in shape, to have everything in one place, but yet aesthetically pleasing. Is it possible? I don't know. We shall see. To be continued.